You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we've done quite a few videos of biological men going over into women's sports and dominating the competition. However, it does happen when you actually flip the script and you actually have biological females competing against biological men. And that's the story we're actually going to be talking about here in this video, because this is pretty wild, guys, because this is actually in a boxing ring where a biological female, now identifying as a male, and I believe this person actually transitioned like 3 years ago, now has had 3 fights against biological men and has won all 3. Now, I'm actually going to pull up the results here of this person fighting as a man right here. Now, this is the 3rd win now that happened against Alexander Gutierrez. You can see here, unanimous decision in the 4th round. And this is kind of wild right here, guys. It is. Because this is a biological female now 3-0 against biological men. Now, something is kind of strange with this, if you ask me. I'm not really sure. But I got to say, man, this is strange. Look here on Outkick. Transgender male boxer earns win in 3rd professional fight. Now, I don't know the quality of the opponents that this person is actually fighting, but something tells me, guys, that the men who is actually fighting against a biological woman, maybe, just maybe, they actually really don't want to fight a biological female. Maybe they could actually be throwing matches. I'm not really sure. But look here, transgender boxer Patricio Manuel, a biological female, won another victory recently in a unanimous decision. Manuel, who's 37 years old, started competing in 2018 and scored a huge win over Hugo Aguilar at the time. This most recent victory for the transgender fighter was over Alex Gutierrez in a 4-round super featherweight fight. Manuel posted on Instagram about the result. Quote, "Picked up another win. Got some stitches. Hung with some of my people. Did the thing I love with sacrifices but not compromises. All in all, 10 out of 10. Manuel wrote, "Thanks to my team and sparring partners for the guidance plus help. Heather McFeather for the weight cut. At Golden Boy for the opportunity to compete on a big stage. My opponent for saying yes, and everyone who cheered me on, both in the stands or on the screen. Full of gratitude that this is life I have consciously constructed for myself, and that I get to share it with so many great people." So right here, this is Patricio Manuel going by Pat, a biological female right here. And I got to be honest, guys, if I was to pass this person on the street, I probably wouldn't even be able to tell that this is a biological female. Now, we don't really talk too much about, everything that's happening, when it actually comes to biological females competing against men, because we know for the most part, it is usually males, biological males going over and competing against females, and they're just destroying the competition. I don't believe this is right either. I don't believe that any man should be in the boxing ring with any biological female. I'm completely against that. I don't believe that men should be putting their hands on women. That's just the way I feel. Now, I know that the activists, they're going to be all over the world for this here. But what's going to happen if Patricio Manuel gets into a fight with another fighter and gets knocked clean out? I don't believe that's right. I don't know if these other boxers have just said, you know what? I don't really care. I'm just gonna throw it in. I don't want to fight a female. That could be it. But this person now is 3-0 against men. Do you think that the fights are being thrown? Do you think that the fighters are just saying, you know what? I'm here for the payday, but still, I really don't want to fight against a biological female. I don't think it's right. Now, if it was me, I just wouldn't get in the ring. I just wouldn't. Man, this is pretty wild, man. I was kind of stunned when I actually saw this because usually when we talk about these things, it's on the other side. It is usually going to be a biological male competing against females and just wiping them out. In this case, it's actually a biological female beating men. Like I said, I don't know the quality of these opponents. I don't know if these opponents are any good whatsoever. They could be trash, or the fights could be fits. I really don't know. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.